We are now joined by Daniel Brannaka from Brannaka Computer Services. And Daniel, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. We're talking about computers today, and we're talking about what happens to people when they buy them. You know, sometimes they buy them and they work really great, and sometimes they don't. But tell us a bit about your services and how you help people both on a personal level and on a business level.
Thanks, sir. I like to consider that I do more of a handyman style of computer services. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. If your computer gets slow or if it breaks down, give us a call. We can figure out what the issue is pretty quickly.
Well, that's the simple way of going about it. Now, you are located where? What area do you help people in?
I'm in Quakertown, but I will help anyone in Bucks County or Lehigh Valley, essentially.
Okay. So now, somebody's buying a personal computer. Not everyone knows what they want. They know what they want it to do, but they don't necessarily know what they need in it. Do you advise people? Do you consult with people that way?
Absolutely. And I don't actually sell the computer. I only help them find the right part.
Okay, so you don't sell the computer, but you would help them identify how much RAM it needs, maybe the size of the hard drive, things like that.
Absolutely. And what you would probably want is usually a solid state. That actually helps you boot up quickly and it gets the job done faster. Unless, of course, you need the storage.
So these days, solid state prices have come down. And for boot up, like you said, it's a great way to go. But you could also have additional hard drives if you need more storage, obviously. So from a business perspective, what are some of the things you do to help people in business?
For this business, it's mostly about scale, so I can help get things done pretty quickly. I also help with the security of it. So if you have an issue with mixing personal and business, I can help separate the two to make your business a little more secure.
Do you set up networks? Do you help them? That's what you're talking about, I think. And so setting up networks, making sure their network is working properly among all their computers, things like that?
Yes, as well as making sure that they're not conflicting with each other.
And what do you do for people that just have slow computers? I mean, maybe they have bought a lot of computers in their business and not all of them are running as fast. Do you try to fix the ones that are slow, or how do you do that?
I'll try to optimize them first, just see how it performs basically as stock. And then from there, I determine whether or not if it needs new hard drives, new RAM, etc.
Okay. So, you know, when it comes to computers, pretty much you're a one-stop shop, so to speak, that where you can consult, go in, help them figure out what's wrong, and then advise them on what to do next.
Exactly.
Or take it and fix it for them.
Yeah, so if it's something that's simple, I can show up and get it done quickly. Otherwise, I can take it to my shop and we'll have it to you within a couple of days.
Okay, so when it comes to I know we talked a little bit earlier about some mobile devices. Do you do any work with mobile devices?
Yes, though you have to be careful to make sure that it's actually worth the job, which is something that I'll do. Before I even get started, I make sure I know what the value of the machine is, as well as how much it would actually cost for me to fix it. You know, sometimes it actually would be better to go to the manufacturer. So if that's the case, will recommend it to them, and no cost.
And what about, now obviously if somebody just put their phone in the washing machine, it's not necessarily fixable, is it?
Not exactly. There are ways, but I wouldn't touch it.
And what about for broken screens? Is that what you're talking about?
That's basically what I do. Broken screens, low battery life, things like that.
Yeah, it's harder these days to put batteries in these things. You can't really get at them. They're like sealed, right?
Yeah, but there's ways to do it.
Yeah. So Daniel, when it comes to backing up a computer or the data now, you put your data in the computer, and how do you work with people, or what do you advise for how often you should back up?
Probably every once a year, or maybe twice a year. And if it starts to feel slow at all, you want to give me a call as soon as possible, because I can either optimize it, which is really cheap, or if there's something going wrong, I can catch it quickly. And that will prevent you from losing your data.
Yeah, so if your computer starts to make any weird sounds, you should call right away.
Yeah, immediately, because it won't last long if you let it go if it's something that's major.
Yeah, if it's making noise, it's only one of two things that move in there anyway, right?
Yeah, it's usually either the fan that's keeping it cool, which could cause it to fry, or it's the hard drive that's going, which could cause you to lose data. Either way is costly if it's something that you don't catch.
Okay, so what are we leaving out? What are we leaving out that you do that? Obviously, there's a phone number on the screen. How do people contact you?
I will respond quickest with text. However, I'll take phone calls, emails, whichever works.
And they can go to the website too.
Absolutely.
So, have I left anything out? In a final word here, what do we want to leave people thinking about when we're talking about Brannaka Computer Services, the Lehigh Valley? What did you say? The Lehigh Valley, and where do you cover?
And Bucks County.
And Bucks County. What do we want to leave them thinking about?
If there's any issues at all, give me a call. If I can't fix it, I won't charge. And if I can, well, I'll make sure that you get the best deal around.